Yo, what is up, Zombie Nation? It's your boy Dame, and we're back with a brand new video of your source for COD Zombies news, zombie information, and everything that you need to know about zombies. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to go down there and make that thumb blue. We're going to hit that like goal today of 115 likes. If you're new around here, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that little bell so you're notified of exactly when I upload. Guys, hella dope stories for you today. So without further ado, let's get straight into that video. So the first story today, brand new Easter eggs have been found in Zombies Chronicles. Yes, the infamous DLC 5, and we have had some extra little secrets inside this DLC itself, and it's been, must I say, awesome. The first Easter egg that has been found and is still unsolved is in Moon. If you take yourself into the power room next to the MPD, you're going to have a console, a computer sort of console in the middle, and around this console there are 4 buttons. Now these buttons make different types of sounds, but they're very, very subtle indeed. There are 4 buttons all in all. The sounds themselves are very, very hard to hear, but I'm going to play you some footage right now. And before we get into the actual footage, I would like to give a huge thank you to my man, one of my team members, Lesky13 Gaming, for supplying the footage for this. He actually supplied a few bits of footage in today's video, helped me out an awful lot on this video, so I would appreciate if you go and show my guy some love. His links will be in the description. The guy makes tutorials. Go over and show that guy some love. Tell him Dame sent you. He would really, really appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get straight into that footage. Now of course, like I said, they are very, very hard to hear, and of course when you're wearing a spacesuit, you've got the ambient noises around you which make them even harder to hear. But there does seem to be a slight change in tone with some of these buttons. Now a lot of stuff has been done with these buttons so far. There's been many people working on these buttons. We're not sure if it is an actual Easter egg itself or just something interactive, but there's never been anything interactive within these sorts of maps that don't end up being some sort of Easter egg. Now I do know a lot of people have been trying certain types of things. Me, myself and my crew have been working extensively on these buttons, and I know someone like Smart Guy has also just posted a video as well, which is a coincidence that I'm covering this one right now. But even after watching his video, he has also tried many things, and I expect the community has also been working on this as well. Now I've tried to confirm it with a few other people if this is actually in the original Moon, and it doesn't seem to be in the original map, so it does seem like this is something brand new. So that's one of the first Easter eggs that have actually been found in Zombies Chronicles so far. Now if we moonwalk to the next story, Kino Der Toten. Yes, you all know the map. I'm gonna have to say, what a beautiful remake. The colors, the sounds, the noises. I mean, I think the sound team themselves actually deserve the award here for DLC 5. The sounds in this map are phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. My hat goes off to them. Awesome. But Kino Der Toten. Now back in the day in 2011, there used to be a knocking on a door. Not so much a door, but there used to be 3-4 crates, somewhat prop boxes, and there was a mysterious knock. Now there's some people saying that knock is not there anymore. It's actually in the dressing room through a window. What it is there, it is audible, and it is very quiet. But I'm going to play you a quick clip of this one right now. By the way, I know, I am fully aware that this is one of the old Easter eggs from the original. Like I said, this particular knock is very hard to hear. I believe before a patch update, this was basically non-existent, but you can slightly hear it now. But this is not what the story is all about. No, because another door has been found. Now if you take yourself through spawn one of the main doors, you're going to find another door. And within this door, the knocking is very audible. Now I've confirmed this is not in the original maps. This is a brand new door, and I'm going to play you another clip right now. And as you could tell, somebody really wants to get out of that room because they are knocking like a crazy man. I'm going to play that clip for you right now. Now as you can hear, this one is so much lighter than the first one. This is not in the original maps. I do believe there is another location, which I do apologise, I only found out whilst making this video and I haven't actually been able to get footage of this actual knock. But there is another place within the map, I believe around the double tap area of another door of somebody knocking on it. So there are now 3 different doors, or 2 doors and 4 prop boxes that has actually got a knocking sound. Now we don't know if this is some sort of, again, ambient noise, but the particular one that I'm talking about in today's story is very, very loud and very, very suspicious. Now at first we thought we would have to find some sort of doorknob to open the door, but upon closer inspection we can actually see that there's no doorknob missing, but is in fact a key. Now this may be little hints for future storyline to go on in the future. Like we said, Jason Blundell likes to add things that keep us thinking. So of course back in the day we had the first knock, and now with the new DLC 5 remake we have more knocks, which is going to get us questioning the game. It's going to get the community talking, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. But either way, it is a new type of Easter egg. Easter egg is a very broad term. It could be many things. It could be a music track, it could be a sound, it could be something physical, it could be something just like the painting in Kino itself, the mysterious painting no one knows about. But I thought this was awesome. It's obvious there are being Easter eggs, more Easter eggs added into the game. It has been hinted at that more Easter eggs are in the game, but we are working together as a community to find these Easter eggs, and as soon as anything is found, you know where to come. And keeping on the topic of Kino Der Toten, next story is the rocket ship. Yes, we all know that the rocket ship can take off, but back in the day nobody actually knew how to activate it. There were theories you had to be on a certain round, there were theories that you had to beat your previous round. Well, the one, the only, yes, the smartest guy in the zombies community, Smart Guy 316, has actually found a legitimate way to actually get the rocket to take off. Now there was a bit of speculation on this saying that people have tried it, you do not need to do this particular step to make it take off, but I got into my game myself and I tried it, used the teleporter, went into the office, tried the rocket, and it wouldn't take off. The next round I literally followed Smart Guy 316's steps, jumped in front of a mannequin 5 times, I know it sounds very silly, and that round I went to the teleporter, back into the Pentagon room, and again it actually worked. The rocket took off. So like I said before the story started, this is an old Easter egg, but it's an Easter egg that has been revived. It's not particularly holding the ray gun, but it's been revived nonetheless. It was an old Easter egg that none of us could really get our heads around. Of course the community was just not as big in 2011, so big props to Smart Guy for finally figuring out the correct steps. Now if you do find a different way to do it, please get at me by any chance, put them in the links in the description. But I did try this myself, and it was either a huge coincidence or these are indeed the legitimate steps to get the rocket to work, which are, may I add, very odd and very weird. And the last story today, don't forget about this one guys, because it's going to be coming soon, so be prepared. Infinite Warfare DLC 3, some leaks have been dropped. I'd like to give a big shout out to the one and only, the Gaming Revolution. Now these leaks actually came out about a month ago. The Gaming Revolution is very good when it comes to leaks. It's very rare that he's actually wrong with any leaks, but he dropped these about a month ago, so a huge credit to him. His links are in the description. This is a spoiler alert, and I am not going to delve into these leaks too much, but I'm just going to give you a broad summary of some of the leaks that we have got and some of the things we may be expecting in DLC 3. Of course these are not set in stone, but they do come from somewhat of a trusted source. So some of the things that have been leaked are some things like the actual name of the map. Now some of the names it could be is Attack of the Radioactive Titan or Monster. It's not 100%, but this could indeed be the actual name of the map. Again, the celebrity is going to be Elvira, who I did cover in a previous video, so links in the description for that one. It's going to have some sort of a movie type, a black and white film like Godzilla. The settings are going to be in the beach. It does seem that we're going to be going back into the 50s, and it does seem its actual location is going to be around the sort of area of Cali, California and LA. Also within these leaks it talks about the black and white. As you know, at the end of the DLC 2 trailer is actually in black and white, which has got a lot of people thinking it's going to be black and white. Now I don't think the whole game is going to be black and white, but within these leaks it does say that the map will be black and white, but until the power is turned on. So it's just like Ascension in respects, not copying, just, you know, inspiration. So that's going to be kind of awesome. There is plenty more in these leaks as well. It talks about all the types of perks we're getting is basically the same ones including Deadeye Dewdrops. It talks about weapons as well, but I think these weapons are the weapons we already have. It talks about a new mini LMG hybrid. Again, this could be the brand new Olga. It also talks about a trench SMG, of course the trencher, which we also already own, and it also talks about, which I think may be a new gun, the MP16. Now something that really does stand out to me within these leaks, again I don't want to spoil too much, so you know, it's a spoiler alert, but the links are in the description if you would like to go and check out the full post. But it does seem like there's going to be some sort of a buildable table within Infinite Warfare. Finally a buildable table. We don't know what it's going to be. Let's have our fingers crossed for some sort of shield, because we are all loving the shields. And again, you know, you have to separate these two games. Infinity Ward are doing their thing, and we're all dying for a shield. Whether it's what Treyarch has done in the past or not, we want it in Infinite Warfare Zombies. It's a very good fallback. It's like an extra jug. It's like an extra Widow's Wine. It's that extra bit of insurance, that extra bit of health that we all beg for sometimes in these maps. Now these leaks do go on even into great detail about the settings, about where it's going to be, like exact locations, about certain types of posters, even down to the actual HUD design. There's absolutely loads in here. The map size is going to be roughly larger than Raven Redwoods, but the Game Revolution's source himself cannot actually make a good prediction on the side because he hasn't played half of the maps anyway. So there's a few leaks for you guys. Hopefully it gets you a little bit hyped for the map. There's not been a lot of information about DLC 3 right now. Of course, DLC 5, Zombie Chronicles, has come out. They've kept very quiet. If you didn't know, it actually dropped on Xbox yesterday, and they've kept that very quiet as well. They literally announced it 4 hours before it came out on Xbox, which is very weird. It's very strange. It's something that I've never seen before. They usually hype it up no matter which platform it's coming out on. So they've kind of kept their mouth quiet a little bit, not to interrupt the DLC momentum or the Zombie Chronicle momentum. But there's a few leaks, guys. Links are in the description. Again, a big shout out to the Gaming Revolution. Thank you so much for this one. And that's all the news we've got time for today. Emblem of the day goes to Mila3222. She sends me a tweet on Twitter. It says @DameAndThatGame @Treyarch Undead Deadpool, hashtag DLC 5, hashtag Zombie Chronicles. You don't say anything, you need not even give it an introduction. This is absolutely insane. It is what it is. It's an Undead Deadpool. I mean, absolutely crazy. Love this one. A big shout out to Mila322. Thank you so much for giving me this on Twitter. It's absolutely awesome. Congratulations for making it in today's video. Guys, if you got an emblem, make sure to hit me up on Twitter @DameAndThatGame with a pretty good quality pick from your PSN or your Xbox. Either one, either really doesn't matter. Thank you so much, Mila. Big shout out to you. Links are in the description if you want to check that out. Nice, huge shout out for this month's Patreon supporter. My boy, Biggest Popcorn, is my newest Patreon supporter. Big shout out to you, sir. Thank you so much for supporting the DameAndThatGame channel. Much love to you. If you would like to support me in any sort of way on Patreon, even if it's $1, links are in the description. Go to there and I will shout you out in one of my zombie news videos. But guys, you've been absolutely awesome. This is all I got time for today. It's an awful long video. I do apologize. Maybe I should split these up. Let me know. Do you like long videos? Do you like short videos? Let me know in the comments down below. That would be awesome. But don't forget, guys, smack a like on that video. 115 likes is today's like goal as usual. But guys, this has been another episode of your source for COD Zombies news, zombie information, and everything that you need to know about zombies. But until the next video, it's your boy Dame.